Often we are told that National Socialism has a left-wing character, that liberal National Socialism isn't tenable, and that the Red-Brown alliance should be foreign. This forgets certain things that should be addressed, each of which I will talk about below. The social democratic view and the anarchist view. If you ask a social democrat or an anarchist what exactly Red Brownism is, they will 9/10 times say certain Marxist-Leninists embrace National Socialism or were merely under a facade of communist banner as a means to hide their NS tendencies. This is obviously a simplistic understanding of fascism and relies on seeing NS as a means or a system. The fascist, capitalist, and Nazball view. If you ask certain fascists, capitalists, or Nazballs, they may talk about similarities between National Socialism and Communism, previous alliances, times where they both united, or the possibility of working together as a means to attack capitalism. The truth is that National Socialism can be combined with communist and red tendencies when it is regarded as a means or a system. In the early years of the SA, Gregor Strasser and Joseph Goebbels advocated using polemics and historical ties to Bolshevik attitudes to make the movement a lot like the USSR. However, Hitler and other senior members realized this to be a mistake and dissented. Do you think they'll be so crazy as to destroy German heavy industry? Those producers worked their way to the top by their own merits, and because of this process of selection, which proves that they are an elite, they have a right to lead. Their dissent eventually won, and industrialists were allowed much more leeway than the USSR. Therefore, in 1939, a non-aggression pact was signed rather than inviting Stalin to the Tripartite Pact. Later, Operation Barbarossa happened, cementing anti-communist attitudes in the party. National Socialism as a philosophy of life. If one wishes to associate with Red Brownism, they can also be privy to Yellow Socialism, capitalistic nationalism. Why do I say this? Since these people don't understand that National Socialism is not an economic system or means. It is a philosophy of life, or in other words, a worldview. Because it is a philosophy of life that may use a variety of methods as a means to achieve Nazism on a national level, be it that they lean one way or the other, it cares little of the method, insofar there's an obvious limit to what one may do with this political freedom Nazism provides. Fascism never raises the question of methods, using in its political praxis now liberal ways, now democratic means, and at times even socialistic devices. This indifference to method often exposes fascism to the charge of incoherence on the part of superficial observers who do not see that what counts with us is the end, and that therefore even when we employ the same means we act with a radically different spiritual attitude and strive for entirely different results. This quote is about fascism, but applies equally to National Socialism. In short, concepts such as Red Brownism are redundant. NS may use and apply systems to the likening of socialists/communists, but we don't do it with the same goal in mind, nor with the same values in mind. National Socialism is the goal of National Socialism. That's it. Why liberal National Socialism? I would not call myself a yellow socialist insofar as the fact I would not be overjoyed to ally with industrialists nor with capitalist countries. I simply use liberalism encapsulated in a NS framework to get ahead. Again, it's not about the method, it's about the intent and the motivation.